Look, it's not your fault you dress bad. You've just been lied to.
Let's be honest, there is a lot of style advice out there. I'm gonna be the first to tell you that most of it is bullshit.
This is coming from someone who's worked in the fashion industry for decades. I'm an award-winning designer, I'm a stylist, I'm a model sometimes. I know, go figure. But I feel like I'm uniquely qualified to give you basically everything you need to know about developing your personal style.
If you're someone who's just getting started on developing your style,
Or you're looking to improve your swag, or you just want to, I don't know, hate watch this and roast me in the comments, then by all means, let's get started.
rule number one,
Trends are dead, ignore them.
there's something I get a lot as someone who works in the industry when I talk to people who are not working in fashion is, they'll say something like, oh, well, I hear skinny jeans are back in fashion, or everyone's wearing ski jackets, or, the 80s are back or something. It's always like, well, what? Says who? Like, there's so many trends happening right now that none of them matter, right? You got cottage core, office core, Western core. I mean, there's so many that I can't even keep straight. So ultimately, I just think it's best to ignore them and focus on wearing whatever you want. Yeah, real style is about what works for you and your lifestyle, and not listening to some random kid on TikTok, right? Like, if you see an article, for example, from a magazine, or kids on Instagram or TikTok or wherever making videos about stuff, ignore it. It's got nothing to do with you. They're not even real things, right? Those are just people doing their jobs. Ultimately, as a real dude, just wear whatever you want. Focus on building a wardrobe of timeless, versatile pieces that match your lifestyle and what you're interested in, and not what an algorithm feeds you and tells you. That's just, get rid of that. That's bad practice.
Rule number 2, style comes from within. Take care of yourself.
And I don't mean you need to go on a diet or go to the gym or whatever, have an 8-pack. It's whatever that is for you. So if that is waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning and having some insane morning routine and taking steroids, then sure. If that means eating canes every day for lunch, dinner, breakfast, and whatever makes you feel confident.
Mentally as well as physically. You want to be the best version of yourself. So explore your hobbies, explore your interests, live your best true life, be creative, be interesting, be nice to people. Ultimately, that's going to make everything look good on you. If you're a good person, clothes look great on you.
Now, that said, there are some sort of science-backed things that can help. For example, understanding your complexion, right? What colors look good on you? You see all these things about knowing your season, for example. So, I myself am a ginger, which means that there's a lot of colors that don't work on me. I don't work well in high contrast things. Really, even a white t-shirt can really wash me out sometimes. I look best in sort of darker neutrals, browns, greens. If you're a high contrast complexion, for example, with light skin and dark hair, that's going to mean certain things look great on you. If you're a super dark complexion, really just dark black guy, that's a very different, right? You're going to look great in neon colors and bright things. And once you know that, you're able to then construct outfits and kind of shop for certain color palettes. Now, the other thing is your body type, right? Are you short? Are you tall? Are you wide? Are you thick? Are you thin? All these sorts of things determine the shapes that you can wear, and the proportions are going to work for your body.
Rule number 3,
fit matters most. You're going to hear the word silhouette a lot when you're talking about clothing, and that is basically the shape of the clothes on the shape of you, your body. Or, if you're really short, for example, wearing oversized clothing or super long and baggy stuff can make you look even shorter. If you've got big legs, wearing skinny jeans, kind of a nightmare. You can look at really specific things like your anatomy. For example, if you have really square shoulders, you'll see that a big oversized t-shirt is going to hang very differently than if you have more of a sloped shoulder, which is going to then cause it to kind of tent out in a strange way. Got a belly, then certain high-waisted shapes can be a little complicated. None of them are a problem, obviously, everybody is beautiful, but understanding your particular architecture gives you a framework to work around. I challenge you next time you go shopping just to try on every single size of something or whatever, 5 different sizes, because I'm a kind of a 33, and sometimes I'll try on a 32, sometimes I'll try on a 36, sometimes I'll try on a 30, just to kind of get a sense of what that looks like. There's been a couple times that I've bought a pant that's way too big because it just hangs in a nice way and it kind of feels right. And once you're able to find the right sizing for you and things that fit, then you can start to play around with the way that you wear things, right?
Rule number 4, details matter.
How you wear things matter. It's not so much even the pieces that you wear, it's the manner in which that you wear them. So whether that's exploring layering or accessories or all the different things, all these different tricks that can help enhance an outfit. The one thing for me that I love to do that is the easiest and cheapest possible thing, always, is tuck your shirt in. And that works for any circumstance, at the gym, with your vacation clothes, formal wear, whatever. It can take the most boring outfit and turn it into a fit, like immediately. Tucking your shirt in, it works on every body type, from short to big to whatever, you know? I mean, even if you're self-conscious about your midsection, it breaks it up in a way, whereas wearing a big tent over the whole thing, like an untucked t-shirt, makes you look bigger. Take that one step further, add a belt, add some jewelry, add a nice shoe. Understand that all of these little accessories can really enhance that character so much more. There's just some really key accessories that I think every guy should have. You need a good pair of boots or leather shoes. I would say both. A nice low profile sneaker, really easy, really classic. None of that fuckboy weird collectible shit. That's a whole other game and a whole other hobby. Yeah, I think belts are great. Yeah, jewelry if you're feeling it, right? A nice pinky ring, maybe a nice like necklace or something. You don't need a lot. You know, it's really important to understand that these small little adjustments to a simple outfit can really take something from normal and forgettable to just super iconic.
Rule number 5, pay attention. Take notes.
You know, if you're struggling with how to wear stuff, just watch movies, watch TV, look at people that you encounter in your day-to-day life that you think look cool, whether that's on social media, on your phone, on pop culture, you know, like wherever it is. But I think it's nice to take the time to actually record these things, right? So write it down or build a Pinterest board or whatever. I have probably hundreds of little albums all over on my phone and drives and things that I collect for research. So I've got a nice database, but I have my own ones that are just kind of style icons. And it's images that I collect of people that I think are really cool. You know, I'm a child of the 80s, so I grew up with Indiana Jones or The Big Lebowski, which definitely informed the way that I dress. You know, don't be afraid of like copying something like that. That's literally what they make these things for. Quentin Tarantino wants you to dress like you're from Kill Bill. Wear your Onitsuke Tigers in a tracksuit. That's a great outfit, actually.
Rule number 6, start simple and build over time.
Wardrobe building and personal style takes a long time. It's not something you can just sort of invent in 5 seconds. You know, it's important to walk before you can run, in the sense that, you know, if you're just starting to build up your wardrobe, I think it's important to invest in some really, really good, high quality, sort of very versatile pieces that you can mix and match in a million different ways. That brings us to the sponsor of this video.
Just kidding, it's me. I'm the sponsor of the video. I mean, it's a shameless plug, but you know, you can't blame a guy for trying, right? If you haven't worked it out, I have a menswear brand. It's called Fits. We make really cool shit. And if you're a cool dude and you want to wear cool stuff, just buy my shit. And trust me on that. It's all linked in the bio, and follow us on all the other things or whatever. Anyway, back to the video.
Check out our website, follow us on socials, all that kind of stuff. We make nice shit. You know, if you get your basic pieces sorted out for the functionality aspect of your wardrobe, just to like, you got pants, you got t-shirts, you got some jackets, you can kind of mix and match however you need and you're good. Everything else is just icing on the cake, right? That's just style points. So if you just continuously browse and pick out things as you find them, eventually you'll start building things up to be a full wardrobe. And it's going to take time, but that's part of the fun of it, you know, ultimately. You know, I don't know if you've ever gone to a flea market trying to find a specific thing, but it almost never works out for you, for me at least. Whereas if I'm not looking for these things and you just kind of freestyle it over time, you start gathering these things, you know, and buy vintage. It's great. It's like everything is unique. It's fun. It's really exciting. You can buy new stuff. You can wear designer, you know, and that brings me to the last rule, which is that there are no rules. There's literally nothing. There's no governing body. There's nobody telling you what to do. More isn't more, less isn't less. There's literally the only person who needs to be happy with your outfit is you. If you want to wear a cowboy hat, do it. If you want to wear basketball shorts 365 days of the year, go off. If you want to wear 3 hoodies and no pants, live your best life. It looks kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. It's actually really comfortable. If you just someone who wants practical outfit and you want to wear a black t-shirt and black pants every day of your life, that's great. But do it with conviction, because that is the key to style. If you put someone who's confident in the dumbest outfit, you put like a big burly man in a tutu, he can either look insane or he can look fucking cool, right? At the end of the day, you know, he's gonna look good because he feels good. And that is really how you're gonna be the coolest person around. The only person who needs to like your outfit is you. Not your mom, not your friends, not Craig at the office.
That's right, Craig, you know what the fuck you did.
Or not some fucking random 23-year-old girl on TikTok. Who cares, right? Literally nobody. Like, I don't care what you're wearing. I just want you to be a nice person. You know, and the beauty of the whole thing is, actually, at the end of the day, it's just clothes. Like, you can take it off. It's not your face. You can evolve over time. And it's a beautiful thing to watch because none of it's fixed, right? I put on an outfit sometimes and the next day it doesn't even look the same, or I'm not the same thing, or I'm a little bloated, or so, it's always evolving. And letting yourself enjoy that process is really what's going to get you there. I feel like I've said this a lot in this video, but it's just so true. Where if you feel good, then you look good. And that's just it. That's all that matters. That's the only thing that matters. So don't follow trends. Don't do any of these stupid things, and there's just certain things that can help you along that way. And that's where I come in. So if you like this video and you like all of this stuff and you found this at all helpful, like, subscribe, follow on other platforms, do all that kind of stuff. And that's it. Goodbye.